So, hello everybody, my name's Stephen Davis. I work with Aspire to Learn, and we've got our lovely Ziggy here, and she is the CEO and Director of Aspire to Learn. So, hi Ziggy, how are you doing?
Hello Stephen, very pleased, very well and pleased to meet you.
Lovely. So the idea of today really is just to give the apprentices an overview of who Aspire to Learn are, what you're doing and where you're going. So who are Aspire to Learn?
Okay, so to start off with, I'd like to welcome you to Aspire to Learn and really the start of your learning journey. Aspire to Learn essentially started off with me, and the reason why I went into education and wanted to do training and teaching and such like. Growing up as a child, a teenager, and well into my adult life, I faced lots of obstacles and climbed, sometimes literally, because I've been up to the top of Kilimanjaro, mountains to overcome those obstacles. Those obstacles that I faced included things like gender, cultural, prejudicial, and economic stereotypes. There were certain boxes for me to fall into. My turning point was really when education gave me a goal and a purpose to change that direction of my life, to change the needing to fall into certain boxes. The feeling of determination to change my fate and what was expected from me, from others in my life, I suppose. So thereby Aspire to Learn sort of was born. I wanted to share my journey and passion for education and really help people like yourself gain personal and professional recognition and achievement through nurturing confidence and making a positive change in your lives, because it takes confidence to train and learn and make that change.
Lovely, thank you. And actually, just to chip in there, I think a lot of the tutors that work with people under Aspire to Learn, we've all had similar journeys, haven't we? We've all come from a background of barriers. So with myself, I was dyslexic. I never thought that I could achieve what I've achieved. I became a teacher, a registered manager, and a nurse. And actually, I did that all through vocational training and education. So I think most of the tutors that come in, we all have our profound stories, don't we? And we know what it is. We've been there. We've worn the T-shirt, right?
Yes, 100%. A lot of our tutors, well, all of our tutors are highly qualified, and they're focused on providing that bespoke and motivational learning experience, because like you said, they've come through similar journeys themselves, and so they know through the support that they receive the type of support and mentoring that you guys are going to need, and how to tailor it for you as individuals as well.
Brilliant, thank you. So what can we expect from Aspire to Learn? How are we going to support and nurture that learner? What does the journey look like?
The essence and the mission of Aspire to Learn really is to enable us to unleash your potential. And in terms of the journey, you kind of start off with the recruitment, the onboarding program, which you've done. So you've all gone through an enrolment and onboarding process. You're going to have an induction with your tutors, whereby they're going to review and go through your initial assessments. These are not just your numeracy and literacy, but these are looking at your learning styles, the way that you prefer learning, looking at how your time, when's best for you to have your sessions, whether you prefer, what support needs you need in terms of reading, writing, research. And from that information gathering, really, we're looking at creating action plans. So you'll have monthly lesson learning plans, whereby it's really an action plan for you. You'll receive teaching, you'll receive knowledge on skills and behaviours and your standards. And then you show and demonstrate, they'll want you to show and demonstrate that knowledge. You'll get progress, and you get progress reviews and coaching dependent on your the assignments that you're doing and how you've demonstrated your knowledge, skills and behaviours. You'll be learning English and maths, or embedding that throughout, basically. You'll be expected to do 20% off the job training. So we're working with your employer. So your employer is an integral part of your learning journey too, helping set smart targets, and reviewing those targets and giving you that time to complete assignments, but also to practice that knowledge, to apply it to your everyday work and role. Once you've been through all of that, you get to your endpoint assessment, which is where an independent agency comes in and reviews and looks at, you know, again, assesses how you're using the skills and knowledge and behaviours that you've learnt through your journey in your actual role. And we collect evidence to do that, to get to Gateway, to then be able to get you through to your endpoint assessment.
Brilliant. That was really informative. Thank you. So if you were to summarise Aspire to Learn and the journey in which the learners are going to have in a couple of words, how would you summarise Aspire to Learn and the journey that you want them to have as the CEO? It's
going to be 3 words. I want them to unleash their full potential.
There we go, and unleash their full potential. And we'll end that session there. So Ziggy, thank you very much. I know we're going to have a chat on some of the other induction videos, but I just thought it'd be really nice for us to do a welcome video to everybody and keep this bit separate. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.